Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Thursday to you, everybody. I hope you are doing well, and we are beginning to see a transition from our summer-like weather we saw this past couple of days to a much cool and refreshing start to the weekend. Anytime we get these lower humidities and these comfortable days in the summer months, do enjoy them, because as you know, they're very short-lived, and it's very rare that sometimes we'll get 3, even 4 days of cool weather throughout the summer months. We get low humidity, and a lot of times we have these passing fronts that come through, and we have the winds from the north that allow that cool air to come in, and of course high pressure stays in control, but it's not as dominantly putting out that southerly flow, but it is overtaking our area as it's moving in and giving a lot of the warmer air. But of course, we have northwesterly breezes moving in our area. So it's been a very comfortable day, and probably noticing that you're saying, man, I wish we could have this all summer. I agree with you. I would love to have this all summer. But of course, you know, there is a trick coming up into the forecast. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, though. This is our precipitation outlook over the next couple of weeks. As you know, we have been fairly kind of seeing some rain days and then again some dry days. And right now, they're predicting a pretty much average forecast for us here that goes all the way through the middle of this month here. Again, this is always issued every weekly, and these are always available at your own convenience as well. So you can also follow the forecast like I do anytime. You can visit NOAA.gov, and of course, you can search in the precipitation. They have temperature outlooks. They even have monthly outlooks for summers and winter months. So obviously, we don't want to go way too far out into the future, but it does appear that we're going to remain kind of dry. And again, our folks here out towards the south and central western parts of the U.S. are expected to be remaining below than average. As you know, they have been seeing a lot of heavy rain over the last couple of weeks down there, even that severe weather threatening. Speaking of severe weather, our friends up in Ohio saw a tornado that was touched down there outside of that region there over the Thursday, thanks to the same storm system that was moving in our area, gave those folks some severe weather. No severe weather is expected for the next couple of days, and may not be expected for a while as we begin to see some much cool temperatures. Look how fast our temperatures are dropping in a hurry. You would think, man, this is like April, and it kind of is, because sometimes we get 80s in April, and then again, our temperatures plummet real hurry, but we're not talking about freezing cold temperatures. Just a gorgeous evening, clear and calm overnight. Nothing to be complaining about, as our temperatures are going to remain in the mid 50s, actually. So a little bit of a cool start tomorrow morning for our Friday. So you may want to have a light jacket there with you. We'll still see some northwest breezes continuing, but they won't be as windy as they were this Thursday afternoon. Just keep that in mind as you're making your plans out and about. Again, the cool spots are always in the mountains outside of Patrick County. So other than that, those heading to school, maybe heading to up the Route 8, if you have to go to work on 57, do know it's going to feel real nice. You know, maybe take a break from the AC, roll the windows down, let the car, let some of that air circulate, take a break from the AC if you're not an allergy sufferer. We'll talk about the pollen in just a little bit. But tomorrow, beautiful sunshine, lots of clear skies in the afternoon. I mean, you know, it's a good day to take a walk, take your lunch outdoors, whatever you're going to do tomorrow. Just go ahead and take advantage of it, because like I said, these cool and comfortable short-lived summer days do not last long, and that does appear this will be the case. Now, you're probably wondering, Dustin, why is there a 20% chance of out there? We do have a chance of rain. It does appear we're moving in late on our Friday night, so later in the day, you're going to be fine throughout the entire day. You may not even see rain till after midnight, but some areas may see rain showers out later in the evening. So if you have any evening plans, just keep an umbrella there with you, as we could see a stray shower here or there. Again, for our friends here in the city, 79, lots of sunshine, so nothing to be complaining about. Here's your pollen forecast. Let's talk about this here, because obviously some of our allergy sufferers, Luis is always giving me a hard time about the pollen, and he always mentions it every time if you've been watching the news openings over the last couple of month or two. he's always saying, Dustin, fix the pollen. Well, I can't fix it, but what I can give you, again, Friday, we're going to be in the medium side, grasses, poplar, oak. Right now, most of our tree pollen has sort of subsided now, as that has now got its pollination and bloomer has begun. So most of your trees have most flowers and little leaves on it at this point. If you have some smaller shrubs and busheries that are still growing, they'll have continue to do their thing too. But right now, it's the grass and the pollen. The grass pollen is the main primary dominant over the next couple of months, as a lot of people are mowing grass. They've got hay, even if you have some hay fields around you. I know parts of Pittsylvania County, and particularly outside of Chatham, they recently just got their hay bales completed. So if you're one of those people who suffer from hay fever, you want to just kind of be okay, because we're not talking about any hay fever in our forecast, but the pollen will go low for Saturday. It'll stay at a medium for Sunday. Freezing for Saturdays because we have a rain chance moving in, and it does appear Saturday is going to be one of these days where you want to pay close attention, because I want to let you know that don't think you have to cancel all your outdoor activities. Just do know that we are going to have a chance of some rain late Friday night. Most likely tomorrow is going to be fine. Friday's okay. Don't cancel nothing. Get out and enjoy it, because it's going to feel real nice. It's going to feel comfortable. Our dew points are going to be in the 30s and 40s, so that or 50s, excuse me. Our dew points are not going to be in the 30s, but later in the day will be in the 40s and 50s, so dry and comfortable air. So you may need that chapstick just for a couple of days as well. So Saturday here, just keep in mind, we'll have the rain later in the morning. By 10, 11 o'clock, we'll begin to see the activity cut off. We may see some stray showers throughout the day, say between 3 and 4 in the afternoon, maybe 5, 6 o'clock. So if you do have some plans, maybe not a good idea to hit the pool. Just kind of maybe let that kind of subside for a little bit. If you have anything scheduled outside, rather than be in the pool, just have like a canopy or a tent around you so you can kind of stay dry. Temperatures real comfortable though in the 60 and the 70, excuse me, 60% chance of rain, lows in the mid 50s out there. So that's going to be real nice with partly cloudy skies. Sunday, a much calmer day. Low humidity or dew points are going to be in the mid 50s, so a comfortable days in the making. High of 84, the low of 65 there. Monday, we get ready to crank up the mercury as the heat wave will start to move in our area. As you all know, we are finally getting back. I told you, by the way, look at this. Those quick, short-lived, cool days don't last long. I told you that. That's what happens this time of year. Don't expect it to linger for like we see in April. 90s. Now, in the opposite, in the springtime weather, the heat 90s and upper 80s is short-lived, and we go back to that cool weather. So that's kind of a opposite thing to think of. Anyway, sorry, I had to throw it out there. I was just kind of me being me. All right, here we go for Monday. A mix of sun and clouds out there will be in the theme. As you make your way out and about over starting Monday, it does appear that we could possibly have more 90-degree days next week, as we have a ridge of high pressure that's going to be building in, giving us southerly flow, increase of humidity in the dew point. So we're going to go from that comfortable feeling to that muggy, almost tropical-like feeling right now. It does appear that we may have multiple days of 90s in the forecast. So if you are working outdoors starting on Monday and going on next week, we'll talk more about that on next week here on the weather forecast. It does appear that we're going to get ready for June-like weather. Of course, they like to call it the dog days of summer. We're not quite there just yet, but it's going to feel like early August than it is early June right now. So other than that, if you have any plans to work outdoors over the weekend, just do know that we could see some stray showers, hit or miss later in the day on Saturday, but Sunday looks to be a good day. Maybe go out after brunch and do some church service activities afterwards. If you have anything scheduled, take advantage of that. Have a cookout or whatever you want to do. If you're going to be doing a cookout on Monday, I promise you, you're going to be wanting to quickly get yourself indoors, because it's going to get hot in a hurry. And it looks like this heat is not going anywhere anytime soon. So summertime is here. Quick tips. I'll have a tip forecast posted on Monday. Sunglasses. Remember, stay hydrated. Have a source of sunscreen. Have some sort of shade. Better yet, if you get creative, go out and get a water hose and maybe rinse yourself off and throw the kiddos. Have a little slip and slide going for them, because I promise you, it's going to be worth it to stay cool as we get towards Monday. So other than that, enjoy the next couple of days with that beautiful, cool, and comfortable weather. A little chilly tonight, and then again, we'll begin to start warming things up by the time we get towards next week. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll keep you updated as the heat rolls in.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by